Hello and welcome back to Rilbetérith. It is autumn now, so I should get a caravan quite soon, which will be quite nice, because we do desperately need to trade some good stuff. Yeah, so what have I done? I've skipped ahead a little bit. Yeah, I've started expanding my agriculture. Got a farmer's workshop and a fishery, which is not being built, so that's nice. Yeah, I've got that set to shear creature and spin thread and make cheese. We don't have milk for cheese, but it's worth a try. I don't think we have a creature that we can shear either, unless we want some panda wool. That might be quite nice. Maybe the goats? I don't think so. What do we have here? We've got a leatherworks built there as well. And a clothier's shop, which is also not getting built, and a loom, which is also not getting built. So yeah, we'll have a little building here for sort of raw meat production type stuff, and then a little building over here for cloth production, clothing production. I might even put they're so cruel going around mutilating chinchillas, and they'll probably cook those now as well, I'm fairly certain. And yeah, this is some rotten food, which is really bad news. That's really bad. But I have set my wood burner to start making ash, and if they've done that... No, I can't glaze things yet. Yes. Apparently I can. Glaze large clay stone. Let me just see the whole thing there. Right, stone pots, that's what we want first. And we'll just shove that up at the top so that they do it until it's done. And the jugs after that, so that we can start collecting honey. Because they will not collect honey without jugs, apparently. So that's irritating. Okay, I did build a mechanics workshop here as well, next to the bowyer in the kind of military camp area, because it's going to be involved in, the defense of the fort. We're just going to be building mechanisms, basically for the sole purpose of, where are you taking that? What are you doing with that cobaltite? What are you, peasant? Is he using that to make mechanisms? Apparently so. Whatever. just do it. Make cobaltite mechanisms, for Christ's sake. I don't know, I presume that you can smelt that into cobalt, but I'm not entirely certain what kind of use that is as a metal. I don't know. But yeah, we may also make some drawbridges and fancy stuff like that at some point. But, a stray dog. Train it. There we go. So yeah, the war dog that died, they didn't get to it quick enough to turn it into stew, so oh dear, it looks like a great deal of our food is going rotten here, and look at the flies in there as well. But yeah, as soon as he starts glazing those pots, they'll start putting the food in it. And we do actually have some empty barrels in there, but they're not using those to store food in, for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure they should be. Oh, it's just disgusting in there. Really, really disgusting. It's weird, when I look at Dwarf Fortress, I mean, most of my dwarfs, Dwarf Therapist, I mean, most of my dwarves are really happy. I don't know why. They live in tiny little wooden sheds, and their food is covered in flies. And yeah, we should have a ghost soon. I would imagine this guy's going to turn into a ghost, because he's still down there, still waiting for the caravan to arrive so I can get a bloody pickaxe out of it. Ah, dear oh dear. Yeah, I had to allow pet access for this door because my dogs keep getting trapped in there. And my war panda kept getting trapped in there. I don't want my... I mean, those are like the best fighters we have in our camp at the moment. There's a bunch of dogs and pandas. So is there any more stone left down here? Not really. So it is all on that stockpile. Yeah, that was hopeful. My miner's dead. Right. So I wonder how much clay is down there. Are they still collecting it? Not really. So I know they're going to keep collecting it from the clay wall, because I think the problem with these floor tiles is that grass and stuff grows over them, but the wall tile's just a perpetual source of clay. It's a little bit unrealistic, but what are you going to do? So what is that on there? I wish you could see the items on there. Oh, I can actually, can I? I can't see that cage for some reason. So, right, I guess there's just not enough room in the kitchen there. I'm probably going to have to build a proper stockpile area sooner rather than later. Perhaps over here. There seems to be a lot of space. What are those things? Crow people? Crows? Crow people, yeah, I thought so. I should install a sprite pack or something for the creatures. I'm pretty sure you can do that. So I've got a hunter who's been going around. You can see the little dings in the ground where he's been shooting bolts. I'm kind of tempted to get them to collect the ammunition, but that can lead to some rather stupid behaviour, like dwarves standing in between a titan and a hunter while it's shooting it, trying to pick up the bolts. Yeah, so it's never a good idea. I'll just find them manually and tell them to get them manually when there's nothing going on. Otherwise, everybody will die. Needs an unrotten cookable item. Well, we're not worrying about food or drink for the meantime. That's not a problem at all. Let's see if we have any criminals. No criminals. We have no nobles at the moment. That usually leads to criminal activity. Obsidian? Sharp blades. Interesting. Right, so I can look up cobaltite in here, I guess. And what is sphalerite? Ore of zinc, right, I had that before. I didn't know what it was. Make coke from lignite. It's very interesting. I was always somewhat interested in geology, but never enough to actually, learn all this stuff. I kind of just enjoyed collecting rocks, actually. I do have a rock collection. Okay, it's not listed in there. Never mind. So I wonder how much cobaltite mechanisms are worth. I'm always trying to find stuff in workshops. Like the mechanisms are there somewhere that he's been making, unless they've stashed them. Ah, there we go. Basic value 60. That's not too bad. And yeah, the annoying thing is, this is the broker that I had before, because they're the only one with the appraisal skill. But I do actually have a dwarf that is a master negotiator, but they don't have the appraisal skill. So, they're amazing at trading, but they don't know how much anything costs. Okay. Right. So yeah, I think I'll skip ahead to when the caravan arrives and see what we can get out of them, and see how much they bleed us for as well. Well, we got a couple of migrants anyway, so let's have a look at them. We have a bowyer. Interesting. Deaduk Zatamast. Clean-shaven sideburns. Never trust a dwarf with shaved sideburns. 135 years old. Almost as old as the world. It's rarely sick, but slow to heal, weak and flimsy. There's a poor kinesthetic sense. That's not very good. So they are a bowyer. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, they're a novice adequate bowyer. So I guess with a poor kinesthetic sense, they're really not going to get very much better at that. I might just take them off it since I have a skilled bowyer anyway. But they don't have any other skills, so that'll be quite pointless. Let's see who else is going to arrive. Wait for them to appear. I think it was just 2 of them. Not a very impressive migrant wave, but nonetheless. 135 years old. Wiry, okay. Her teeth are crowded. Not really sure what that means. I guess kind of crossed over or small, I suppose. Her ears are extraordinarily broad. And another peach-skinned dwarf. It's one of these negatives here. Little willpower, poor analytical abilities, poor creativity, and a very bad sense of empathy. You're an engraver. You have poor creativity. It's a good job we're not carving rooms out of rock then, isn't it? So yeah, again, that's a fairly useless dwarf there, with stone detailing. What other skills do you have? None. Okay. Not really sure what you could possibly be used for then, really. Well, I guess you can just hold shit around. Don't really know what else to give you. Because, you know, I could just put them on something else and train them up in it, but, be pretty pointless, really. Where are they going? Straight to the meeting hall to dance on the table. Get down from there. This is... I love how the animals that get trained just follow the animal trainer around everywhere. And this giant panda and a dog are both sat on the bed with them while they sleep. Just get out of there. It's trying to sleep. Crazy bastards. Yeah, the apartment buildings not getting built very quickly. What is that, like 6 walls been built? Oh, Jesus. Well, they do have a dormitory, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. Ah. That fella's learned the mechanic skill. Coming from a dabbler to a novice there. Suppose that's good news. It's the only mechanic we've got now, so... Alright, let's wait for the caravan to arrive. Still no caravan yet. It's taking its time, but we got a dwarven baby here. So let's have a look at the dwarven baby. Just born today. That makes him very young indeed. Yes, it does. He's also already a member of a faction and a worshipper of Erdin honest stockades. How could stockades be honest? That's very strange. He is fat. I guess his mother's been eating too much. Neatly combed short sideburns, that's standard practice after a dwarven birth. You know, first they braid his beard and then they comb the sideburns, of course. Long moustache is neatly combed. Born with a combed moustache. Very long beard is neatly combed. Oh, and yet he's got a clean-shaven head. A very clear voice. Good lord, these dwarves are magnificent. They speak from birth. His skin is peach. His eyes are heliotrope. He is agile but slow to heal. Aren't they all? Prefers to consume strawberry wine when possible. Well, I'll be sure to make plenty of that if we ever get any strawberry seeds. Actually, did I get any strawberry seeds from the last caravan? I don't know. Right, wild strawberries are coming up, so I'll build another little farm plot. plonk it here. And we'll start growing some strawberries, I guess, before they start using the seeds for something. I don't know, I have forbidden seeds from the kitchen, so they shouldn't cook them. Oh dear, no ammunition. That's not good. Ah, here we go. Here's the caravan. Let's see how many carts we get. 1, 2, and that's it. A few stragglers. Okay. That's to be expected. We are a very poor outpost after all. Right, so let's see what we want to trade. Is there anything left on there? A cage and a barrel, which they're not moving. Weapons, I'll move that there. I've got a shitload of crossbows, hopefully. Hopefully it's a shitload. So who's complaining we don't have ammo and yet we have an ammo bin? What's in there? Well, there you go. Why don't you get them? Aegis. Right. Cloth, wood, stone, clay. Right, I have made some leather armor as well. From giant bush tit leather, great horned owl leather, and mule leather. So, I don't know. Well crafted. I prefer to keep hold of it for the time being, I think. I'll send any finished goods over there. So, has that been glazed now? Yeah, there we go. I forgot that pottery and glazing is a separate skill, so I just put my potters on glazing. They're not very good at it, but it doesn't matter. So long as they actually glaze them and they can be used for something, that's all that matters. Right. Any finished goods? 5 wheelbarrows. Or is that just wheelbarrow number 5? I don't know. Are they worth much? Oh, they are worth quite a lot, actually. It's tempting. I don't know, I don't think my dwarves use them particularly often. I only ever see them using them for stone, I guess, because it's too heavy to carry, but then I still see people carrying stone by hand. And yeah, it frustrates me. Use the wheelbarrows, that's what they're for. But what else do we have to trade? There's some more finished goods. Right, they wanted splints, didn't they? Yeah, so they're gonna give me a good price for them, right? Oh god. Giant grasshopper hopping around. Snatcher, protect the children. Oh dear, that is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Fuck it, they'll run away, I think. Yeah, off they go. Oh god. The liaison's chasing after them. Oh, nice. Well, thank you. Thank you for killing the goblin for me. It's all good. Oh, another one. Come on now. It's okay. I mean, they run away as soon as they're spotted, so I guess that makes them a bit cocky, because they get away from... Oh, what? What? What is this? Snatcher after snatcher. My war panda is useless. I swear it ran away. I guess it's not very... Goblin thief? Why didn't it... Alright, okay. Honestly. Right, are you ready to trade? Well, they are, but my broker's having his dinner, I guess? Lunch? Oh, come on now. Kobold. Okay, we'll deal with that. Because he might have already stolen something, I guess. Right, definitely want woodcutters in the military. They're big axes. Alright, just whoever. It doesn't matter, it's a kobold. Squad A, kill it. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get out of the way. Trying to commit koboldicide. No, they're not going to catch it. Where's it going? Yeah. Right, and it's gone. Hopefully I didn't get anything, but nope. No messages, that's fine. Why have you promoted that above those? Stop it. Continue to glaze things, it's important. Unless you've finished, but then you would have cancelled it, I think. Yeah, there's still some stuff to be glazed here. Is it? I don't know, I can't really tell. Does it change the description to glazed or not? Who knows? In any case, they're still not storing food in anything, they're just kind of leaving it on the floor, but... Attend party? You've got trading to do. Can I cancel a party? Needs empty jug. Okay, so they have glazed the jug at some point. Has anybody used it for anything? Right, I'm not seeing any honeycomb popping up on there, so... Who knows? Ah, somebody's doing something there. On the beehive. Does that mean they're collecting stuff? There's beekeeping. Forge tool? No. I'm not really sure what they're doing there. What are you? I just kind of stood on a beehive. Onget, something or other. Forge tool. Who knows? Maybe that's just what the job says when they're collecting honey. Ugh. Yeah, okay, let's wait for this to save. Yeah, there we go. He was collecting honey. So let's turn that off cooking. Honeybee royal jelly. So we didn't get any honeycomb though, just the royal jelly. Yeah, because that might be something that we can leave on cooking. If we can't... No, we can't brew anything with it, but then... Because I know you can make mead, but yeah. We definitely need the honey. So I guess they can't cook with the honeycomb, but they can cook with the honey once you've pressed it. I don't know. I should look these things up, but yeah. Whatever. Alright. Broker, no trade, no job. Trader requested it. Come on. Get in the bloody trade depot. Is this you? There you are. Bringing their baby with them by the looks of things. I really wish they didn't carry their babies everywhere. We do have hives. We have them. There they are. They won't build them. Well, I might as well sell them then. Unglazed, unglazed. Right, lots of splints. Those are the ones that we brought with us, aren't they? Maybe I should trade those instead. I mean, they're going to be lesser quality, so... Leather quiver, yeah. Horsebone crossbow. Featherwood crossbow. Yeah, we got a lot of crossbows. Might as well sell the whole bloody lot of them. Anybody who wants to use a crossbow has probably already grabbed one, so... It's not like we're going to have any shortage of bones or wood. Right. Finished goods bin. I kind of don't want to sell the bin, to be honest. It's more useful than what's inside it. Right, we're not going to sell any of this unglazed stuff as well. Right, yeah, I was going to sell those fancy wheelbarrows. Wow, is that it? It's not a lot, is it? See, I asked them to bring all these metal bars, and, well, I suppose I could trade for some of them. What we're after, though, is a pickaxe. Well, that's a piccolo, not a pickaxe. Cats as well, yes please. We'll just have that breeding pair there. Well, presuming they breed, of course. Of course they will. They're cats. Right. That should certainly keep our vermin population down. I'm tempted to put a cat pasture inside the kitchen. That would be quite amusing. So we got a couple of hens there. Have they got a rooster? Would really like a rooster. Yeah, they do. So grab that. So they're quite cheap, and they'll lay eggs if I build some nest boxes. But yeah, let's skip down to copper pick. Oh good lord, it's expensive. Why? Why would you bring the fanciest pick in all of everywhere? Encircled with bands of marquise cut black opals. Menaces with spikes of large rat bone. For Christ's sake. Well, there's a dirt cheap one here, so we'll grab that. Good lord. Copper pick for 1,000 dwarf thingies. What is the world coming to? Right, what else have you got? Let's get past some stuff, didn't I? Booze. We're actually okay for booze. I think we don't need to buy any. Finally got the farms good and productive, so... Yeah, we don't really need armor yet, because we don't really have enough dwarves to field any kind of a considerable military. Dwarven wheat flour. I can never be bothered making flour. I mean, you eventually get to a point where you just have so many animals that you can create legendary meals out of nothing, basically. I'll buy that gypsum plaster, though, because it's a pain in the arse to make it. Plump helmet spawn and some wheat seeds. Buy a couple of those, because they always use them up, lose them or whatever. Can we buy some raw leather? Yeah, that's fairly cheap. We'll get some more. Ooh, the leather is cheaper than the cloth, apparently. That's a little bit strange. But yeah, we can make some leather armor, and we could always tell them to wear it instead of clothes as well. So what have we got down here? Silver bolts. Actually, yeah, ammunition would be rather good, but extremely expensive. Cow tripe. Disgusting. I don't know if you've ever eaten tripe, but it's very unpleasant. Very, very unpleasant. Duck meat, on the other hand, that's quite nice. Plump helmets, yeah. Some more armor, quivers, cheese. Oh, I do like buying these trap components. Usually, again, it's quite expensive. Let's buy some sheep cheese. I could live off cheese myself. So you asked me to trade you splints. And look at this splint here. The most ridiculously elaborate splint ever. Well-crafted ashen splint encircled with bands of well-crafted gold, adorned with hanging rings of exceptionally worked mica. An image of oval cabochons and giant ulm bone. Why would you decorate a splint with gold, for crying out loud? A bronze hive. A copper nest box. Well, anyway, I'll let them have a bit of profit, because our broker is actually pretty bad at negotiating. So yeah, there we go. I missed a splint there. We'll trade them that. We probably have no splints now. 65. Probably not going to get anything for it, though, that's the problem. Well, no. They probably won't do a straight trade for some yak cheese. I mean, that's Perhaps you would consider this superior proposal. Perhaps I wouldn't. Perhaps you would fuck off. Bye bye. No trader needed. Alright. Alright, so we didn't get anything particularly amazing out of that, but I'm gonna feel comfortable enough to start cooking up some lavish meals here. Alright, so they want requests now. Yeah, bring metal bars again. I know I didn't buy any this time, but yeah, just keep bringing the metal bars. Eventually I'll buy them. So have we got normal iron this time? No. That's very strange. I'm not quite sure why that is, but... Small cut gems. I wouldn't mind some raw gems. Would be quite cheap. Yeah, did they bring any blocks? I don't remember seeing any, but I guess so. Rock nuts, weapons. Could do with some weapons at some point. Yeah, I'll just put them all on a sort of minimum priority. Ammo, bolts, trap components, no, picks. Yeah, I could do with a second pick. Because this one that I just bought is probably going to get stolen. Pets. Now, what kind of animals do I want next time? Because I've got cats now and they'll probably just start shitting out kittens everywhere. Let's ask for some ducks. Duck eggs are delicious. They have these really enormous yolks. And they're kind of slightly peppery. Really nice. Yeah, I had a friend who used to keep ducks. He used to get free eggs all the time. But anyway, enough duck tales. Ho ho ho. Yep, I'll just finish this up and end the video. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.